Okay, next request. Today, Monday, March 23rd, 2020, the Piikani Nation Chief and Council are here before you to provide another update for our community and its members. The COVID-19 cases in the province of Alberta has reached an alarming rate, and thus far towns, cities, reserves, and the province have started to declare local states of emergency. Further, we continue to work in collaboration with the Government of Alberta, Alberta Emergency Management Agency, Alberta Health Services, and the Blackfoot Confederacy. As of this morning, March 23rd, there are 7 new cases in the South Zone. All cases have been linked back to travel. There have been some Piikani Nation members who were deemed at risk and have been tested, and we are happy to report that all tests have come back negative. Piikani Nation is currently at a low risk. However, we encourage everyone to continue practicing social distancing, and this only leave home if they are absolutely necessary. I repeat, practice social distancing and only leave your homes if it is absolutely necessary. This will help flatten the curve and stop the virus from spreading further. Effective March 23rd, Alberta Health Services has limited their testing to only high-risk individuals, such as people who are hospitalized with respiratory illnesses, residents of continuing care and other similar facilities, people who returned from traveling abroad between March 8th and March 12th, 2020, before the self-isolation protocols were in place. Healthcare workers with respiratory symptoms. This testing will begin later this week. However, Akamfkayi Health Services is not turning anyone away. If you think you have any symptoms, give them a call and they can properly assess your risk and advise of further action. Akamfkayi Health Services wants to remind everyone to please call prior to anyone going into the clinic. Piikani Nation has prepared an emergency pandemic plan to provide emergency food and essential packages to Nation members living on reserve who are in immediate need of supplies. The Piikani Nation has set up an emergency call center at Piikani Resource Development Limited, PRDL. This call center will handle community calls for information and registration. To register for these emergency essential packages, please call the emergency call center at Piikani Resource Development at 403-965-3092. The hours of operation will be from Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays and Sundays from 12 o'clock p.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Community members who are asked to call the emergency center to register for the essential packages. Registrations will take place over the phone with the call center staff. We ask all those calling to show patience as there are a limited number of staff taking calls, and your call will be answered as soon as possible. Please let the individuals know of any dietary restrictions such as allergies. Starting Monday, March 30, 2020, delivery trucks will be dropping off these emergency essential packages to households who have registered with the call center versus attending the hockey rink as we had mentioned last week. This is the earliest food can be delivered to households. They will be delivered to households in zones, and the zones are as follows. The town side east is zone 1, the town side west is zone 2, north side across the river is zone 3, east side of the reserve is zone 4, south side of the reserve is zone 5. Once the delivery driver reaches your home, the driver will beep their horn, letting you know that they are outside. A detailed update regarding the delivery times will be provided later this week when the exact logistics are finalized. There are enough supplies within these emergency essential packages to last for 1 week, except for items such as flour and sugar. They are expected to last 1 month. We want to remind you to ration out your food items. These emergency essential packages will be delivered to Nation members on a weekly basis. But I stress community members must re-register each week with the call center to keep their file active. This could be subjected to change if we are provided with any changes to the current pandemic. Those Piikani Nation members located off reserve, a plan is being developed in conjunction with the Blackfoot Confederacy office to provide emergency essential packages to your household. Please have patience as the details are still being completed. Piikani Chief and Council want to thank you, our Piikani people, for your continued support and diligence during this stressful time. We ask for your continued patience, and we have committed ourselves to providing frequent updates as the COVID-19 situation continues to interrupt our community. We would personally like to thank our frontline staff for ensuring the safety of public and making sure individuals are receiving the care and supplies that they require. The safety of our members is our utmost priority, and we will continue to monitor this situation going forward. Piikani Nation Chief and Council are diligently working and to the best of their powers so that all Piikani Nation members are supported during this time. We also would like to ask our members to remember that our staff is working diligently and to please show patience during this time. If there are any updates or changes, we will be sure to update as soon as possible. I also want to close by saying I want to thank all of my council members represented here and those members that aren't able to be here due to self-isolation, all of our senior staff, our CEO, all of our administration staff, our communications people, and all those in the front line for the commitment and dedication they've had to our people from Piikani Nation on reserve. And I know that Mr. Arnold Jerry from the Blackfoot Confederacy, has been coordinating a survey as to who needs packages in the cities of Lethbridge and Calgary. We will be providing further information once that is known, but we know that that information is being gathered as we speak. Thank you very much.